folks. I want to share with you something I heard a long time ago, many years ago, that has proved useful to me and been helpful to me over the years, and I hope it's helpful and encouraging to you. We've all heard the phrase, probably, practice makes perfect. Well, a gentleman shared with me many years ago that we shouldn't say practice makes perfect. What we ought to say is practice makes better, because no one ultimately is perfect. And many of us perhaps can share the anxiety that we've brought on ourselves by trying to be perfect in one thing or another. And so this gentleman said that we ought to say practice makes better. We ought to strive to be better and pursue being better rather than trying to be perfect. And I think that even relates to our lives following Jesus. We know that we won't reach perfection in this life. That doesn't mean, though, that we don't try to be better and pursue being better. We can be better through Jesus. And so even in the Christian life, we could say that practice makes better. And so practice being what we do in our Christian life, individually and together, right? We pursue Jesus together. We try to know him better through his word. We try to live the life of Jesus better in how we treat people and how we live life with other Christians. We try to be better. And ultimately, it is through the power of Jesus in our life that we're able to do that. This evening in our Wednesday Bible study, we'll be looking at 1 John 3 and John's teaching on sin in our lives and how we ought to leave that behind. And Paul shares similar words in Philippians chapter 3. In Philippians 3:12, Paul says that not that I have already reached the goal or am already perfect, but I make every effort to take hold of it because I've also been taken hold of by Christ. And so Paul says that this goal he's speaking of, that goal is to know Jesus and the power of his resurrection. And so Paul recognizes that he's not perfect, but he continues moving forward. He continues trying to be better and lay hold of this deeper understanding of who Jesus is and the sense of the power of Jesus' resurrection in his life. And so you and I ought to be encouraged by that. We may not be perfect, and that's okay. But we can keep knowing Jesus better. We can know him better through his word. We can know him better and living the life that he has given us. And through him working in our lives, we can be better. And that's something worth pursuing. Have a blessed day.